I need to catch a coach from Heathrow Airport to Stansted Airport, and I missed it. Alright YouTubers, I've just found a quiet spot to film. The sun is in my eyes, and guess who didn't bring their sunglasses? Totally not me. I don't know what you're talking about. Probably need to buy some sunscreen as well, because I honestly just didn't think it would be that warm. But I don't want to burn. I don't usually burn even when I don't have sunscreen, but I'm not taking that chance, especially after the journey I had to the airport. So this morning, at around like 00:55, I need to catch a coach from Heathrow Airport to Stansted Airport, and I missed it. It's my fault. I should have packed earlier. I was literally last minute packing, and I missed it by about a couple minutes, 5 minutes, something like that. So yeah, I had to fork out for a taxi, and of course the taxi people at the airport are trying to scam you and telling you that they charge £220 for a taxi to Stansted Airport. That is extortionate. And I was looking online, so I kind of knew the prices. They varied from like £90 to £100. That's around a decent price. Some of them had from 75 onwards, but those were all gone clearly because they're nice and cheap. But I decided to download the Uber app. I've never used Uber before. That was nice and quick. I didn't know how it worked, to be honest. When it said arrival time, I was thinking, is that the time that the taxi's supposed to arrive at the airport? But that's the time we're supposed to finish like the journey and arrive at Stansted Airport. So yeah, the driver came really quick. About 3 minutes he was there, and it didn't cost me too much. I mean, yes, it was around £100, but it's my own fault, and we'll deal with those consequences. So yeah, thankfully I worked some overtime a few months ago, and I'm working overtime again, so that covers that. And I don't think there's any point in stressing when it comes to things like that, because it's done and dusted basically. You can't do much about it. Just stay calm, move on, and go from there. The whole point and the whole reason of me going from Heathrow to Stansted was because it was a lot cheaper. I saved a couple £100 from travelling to Stansted rather than getting the direct flight from Heathrow or Gatwick, which works out more expensive. Flights alone, plus parking or organising lifts. Usually it's just me driving down there. It's a lot easier. I don't have to wait for anyone and bother anyone with their time. Kind of counteracted that by having to take a taxi, but it is what it is. And then at the airport, I think I've flown Ryanair before to Spain, but this time when the gate number went up, you had 5 minutes to get to the gate, and I was paying for hand gel because I'm a bit of a germaphobe. I don't like germs, and I forgot my hand gel. I was in a queue in Boots, and then it said final call. I thought, you are joking. After I miss a coach, now there's a possibility I might miss the plane as well. So I ran, and then the gate number was 37, so you had to take a train down to the gate, which took a couple minutes, maybe 3 minutes. And then I saw someone else was running up the escalators, so I wasn't the only one that was running late. And actually there was a whole queue when I got up there, but when it's a final call, you've got to leg it. You don't want to miss that flight. So I finally got on the plane, on the back seat, next to a window, which is great. We settled down, and I'm wondering why it hasn't moved, why the plane hasn't moved, because it is 7:05. I think that's the time the plane was supposed to leave. And then we get an announcement from, I believe it must be the pilot, to say that there's a technical difficulty. They need to repair something in the aircon unit because it's not working properly. They have the parts, but it's going to take 10 to 20 minutes and then paperwork, so you're looking around 30 minutes. 30-minute delay, and I am knackered. Thankfully there's no one sitting next to me in the middle, because he moved over to the other seat the aisle seat to give us space because I was knackered. I slept the whole way through that, and you know when you're sleeping you're so tired and your head's like falling everywhere. I think that's what mine was doing, but sometimes my head doesn't fall forwards, it like just tilts up. Really weird way to sleep, but I just don't want to bother anyone with my like head tipping to the side or anything like that, because I've seen that happen before where someone's head's tipping so much to the side you feel like it's going to be on your shoulder. All in all, considering everything that went on this morning journey, it's all going really well. I spent a fair bit at the airport, not gonna lie, but who doesn't spend a lot at the airport unless you have everything you already wanted and you don't want to grab a bargain when you can. But yeah, that's what savings are for, and that's what working hard is for. And then I had some breakfast as well. Had a bagel with eggs, salmon and mushrooms on the side. It was really nice. Went to Giraffe, never been there before. I thought I'd try something different. I like to try new restaurants, new foods. I haven't tried it already. But I am a pescatarian, so if you wanted food recommendations, then just bear in mind it's not going to be like pork, beef or anything like that. There is a nice breeze coming on through now. It's really lovely, refreshing. And I actually don't have a plan for these next few days. I've come out here a bit spontaneous with what I'm going to be doing over the next few days. So I'll see what I have planned. I'll see what I end up doing. I've noticed that they do excursions here, so I might have a look at that. Walk around the old town a bit more when I've dropped my baggage off. Catch some sleep. Upload that Lithuania vlog, so by the time you see this vlog, hopefully the Lithuania one will be up. Fingers crossed. It's there, sitting, partially edited. I just need to finish it off. I've just noticed something. So on these trees they have decorations of flowers, and I think that's a butterfly. It's really cool out here. I'll turn the camera around and I'll show you.